All right, and just like that, we're back. Another episode, Double R Real Customs. I'm your host, the Daddy, along with the whole family. Donovan.
Desmond, Genevieve.
And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at a recently completed custom,
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond. One of our favorite shows to check out that we've watched, animated series. It was one of my favorites when I was a kid. This was a simple custom as far as paint work, but some fun details went into it to bring it to life. So let's go ahead and get it off the rotating base, have some fun with them, and get down to the recipe. Now, after we had some fun with this guy, let's get down to the nitty gritty. All right, so let's bring him up close here and take a look. This Batman Beyond, as I mentioned in the beginning, was pretty simple as far as paint goes. Anybody out there in the action figure world will notice the body is the Black Panther body from the... What wave was that? That would have been from the M'Baku wave, I believe. I like the idea. It had several lines, designs, kind of gave it a futuristic look. And I like the idea of having the butterfly joints and also able to get more articulation out of him that way. The head I picked up off of eBay. I'll try to look up the seller and put it in the description below in the video. But it was, I think it was resin cast. So it was already came black, so all I did was just go over it with Model Masters acrylic black, and just so it all kind of matched, and then did the small white details in the eyes and in the teeth. The logo here I sculpted using Aves epoxy. Was a little bit of a challenge, took a few different times to go over that, but I think it came out pretty good. A little bit modified from what you would see typically, just so that way I wouldn't get the wings. Usually I think they're a little more spread out, but I didn't want to get stuck in the butterfly joint, so I went ahead and modified that a little bit. Added the spikes here. This came from, I think, an old shredder figure I had. I just went ahead and cut them off and super glued them on. They are really soft, so don't need to worry a whole lot about that. The belt comes from the... who did this belt come from? It had a circle. I think it was the comic Red Guardian. And then I went ahead and cut some plastic pieces off and super glued them on around the body, or on the belt, I'm sorry. And then the feet here, I did not swap them out. These are the ones that came with the Black Panther, so if you can see that. All I did was sculpt over the toes, the clawed toes that it came with, and then added some lines just kind of following the feet. So that way we're able to kind of continue with the design. So not a whole lot of painting. Really all I had to do was do some painting here on the belt, the spikes, the sculpt on the toes, a little bit on the face, and the logo. But the rest of it was all black, which means no need to worry about paint rub anywhere. So that came out really nice. Apart from that, we do have a few accessories for Batman Beyond. Let me get him stood up here. Hopefully he doesn't fall. Let's see. The first set of accessories here. Donovan, what do we have here?
Oh, we've got open hands.
Some open hands with the claws. Batman Beyond has claws in his suit. So these came with the Black Panther figure. Thought that would work out really nice. So we have a set of the clawed hands. Anya, what about this? What is this here? This hand. Get that to focus. And it's an open hand fist. Yeah, I had to hold a gun. Well, not a gun, but close enough. This came from, so this Black Panther doesn't come with any open gripping hands like that. So this came from the Netflix Daredevil figure, had an extra one, so it actually pegs in there well. The design kind of matched, you can make it work. So I thought that would work out pretty well. Des, we have another accessory here. What do we have?
A batarang.
A batarang. So went ahead and picked this up from off of eBay. It belongs to the Mezco Batman Beyond. So went ahead and got one of these just for fun. Genevieve, we have another accessory. What are these? The wings. So no Batman Beyond is complete without the wings. So this is from the old Mattel figure. And just so you get an idea, these are a couple magnets I super glued here. And went ahead and placed some magnets here on the back of Batman Beyond. So that way the wings can stick on to his back, as you would have seen in some of the poses there. So kind of a fun idea. The magnets are decently strong. To get them to hold up a little bit more, kind of have to finagle it a little bit for them to stay up there, but they can do that. Have to kind of look at different ideas. If anybody's got some other ideas to kind of help hold them up on the sides of the arms, that could work. But this is kind of a fun idea to be able to attach these. Just cut these off of the old Mattel figure and then went ahead and super glued them here onto the back. So just kind of gives it a fun detail. And so that's the recipe for Batman Beyond. And one of his last accessories that we have here with Batman Beyond is what, Des?
The Batmobile.
The Batman Beyond Batmobile. Just because of the size of it, I won't be grabbing it down. But this is the one that came out years ago. Went ahead and used it, made a few little modifications, painted a few parts of it to make it more accurate to the show. Here we got the silver with the red. The inside of the cockpit, let's see if I can do it without causing a disaster, just because of how big it is. And the inside of the cockpit, I also, see if you can see inside there. I did cut, there's a joystick that was in here, went ahead and cut that out, which allows the Batman Beyond figure to fit inside the Batmobile. So, was a little bit extra work, but I was able to get that done. So this was a fun accessory to put together with him. Also went ahead and glued the wings here on the front and in the back to the body of it so they don't come down. But just a fun little accessory to put together with Batman Beyond along with everything else. Alright, so there you have it. Custom Batman Beyond. Simple recipe with some fun details. Something that would look great in your collection. Let's go ahead and see what everyone thinks. Mama, what are some things you like the most about this custom?
Well, Batman Beyond is actually one of my favorites. I like his costume and the color black and red. It's very nice. My favorite thing, I have to say, it's the logo. You did very well doing that Batman in the middle. And then I really like the wings.
Very good. 1 out of 10, what would you rate this custom?
10.
10, all right. Donovan, how about you?
I really like the logo. The logo is really awesome. I really do like the little details, the lines. I think they're really awesome. The wings, the way that they can come off and move around is really cool. It's just a really awesome figure. I really like it.
Awesome. How would you rate it? 1 out of 10?
25.
25. Okay, very good. All right, Anya, how about you? What are some things about this figure that you like?
I really like the logo. I like the head sculpt. I really like the batarang and the belt.
Very good. Anything else?
And that's basically all.
All right, how would you rate this one? 1 out of 10?
A million.
A million. Wow, now we're getting so high here. I don't know how I can top these ratings later on. Des, how about you? What are some things you like about this figure?
I like the wings and the batarang. I like the the mask. And then I also like the belt,
Mm-hmm.
and I rate it an infinity.
You rate it an infinity out of 10?
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, last but not least, Genevieve, how would you, what are some things you like about this custom?
I like the wings.
You like the wings?
Yeah.
All right, anything else you like?
No.
No? And how would you rate it, 1 out of 10?
A million?
A million? Wow, several millions. Okay. Well, there you have it. Overall rating from the family, well over a million. I think I got some bias. We have some biasness here, but that's all right. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified when we put up videos again up on the channel. Hope everybody's doing well, and don't forget to what, guys?
Keep it
Double R real.